We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
EmissyK's show. EmissyK's show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. How's everybody doing?
Fantastic. All right.
The day after Valentine's Day. Are y'all feeling love?
Yes.
Not yet.
Yes. Yes.
I'm your girl, EmissyK. And we have to my immediate left, Miss Lady D's.
Good evening, everyone.
And of course, Miss Lala Young.
Hey.
The sexy one. She always brings the sexy.
Yes, she does. And Haley B is in the building, but she'll be with us for the second half of the show. But we have our special guest, our male perspective, and our guest for this evening, Mr. Keil Holliwood.
What's up?
Did I say that right?
Keil
Did I put some
Holliwood.
spec on your name?
Yeah, it's Keil
Keil?
Holliwood.
We'll talk about
Keil
that.
Hollywood.
Right. What your mama name you?
Can't tell you.
If I do have to kill you.
Right.
I'll tell you after the interview.
Okay. Happy Black History Month to my brothers and sisters.
Wow, it sure is, huh?
It really
Every day
is.
is Black History. That's what they say.
I've been out of the loop.
Oh, she's not pro-Black people.
Hey,
So,
yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Lala Young,
Yes.
what's on everyone's lips?
Ah, la la.
Lala's on everyone's
Okay,
lips.
Lala's always on everybody's list.
Sound like a cheerleader.
La, 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 go. Okay, no. Okay, Black History Month. Like they say, every day is Black History. We are Black History. Black Panther.
Black
here.
Panthers. I'm
Yes.
ready.
Are we
They
all
gonna
They
see
still
it?
exist, huh?
Huh?
They
They
still
do
They
exist.
still relevant?
Well, it's not
Do you
about
feel like they're still relevant?
I don't hear about them.
Black
Okay.
Panthers, they there. You know, they trying to shut them down. But this movie is not about Black Panthers. Like,
Okay.
per se. You know, it's like a superhero.
Okay.
You know, our kings and
It's a
queens that's
superhero.
out there. And this particular movie I love because it's part of Marvel, and my dad was
Mhm.
like very just into the comics and stuff like that. But for the first time, you have a Black hero. No, second time, maybe the third time. But
Mhm.
there's a Black hero, Superman, superhero. You know, so
Right.
there. You don't have like the slave movies or
Mhm.
the maid or the white man or the white woman
Somebody
trying
we
to
can look up
save the
to.
black man.
Okay.
You know, I don't. Look at that. So we have one that's good. So just to let you know, NRG, one of Hollywood's leading tracking services, said that the highly anticipated film was estimated to make $165 million
Wow.
or more for its
Awesome.
opening.
That means we got to
weekend.
go support Lady D.
Awesome.
Definitely.
I'll go.
Yes.
No, it's gonna. I think it's.
It's not my
If
thing,
you've
but I'll
seen
go.
the trailer, every time they
Mhm.
show the trailer, it's just so exciting because it's like I think they're like, it's like Africa or something like that. It's just the animals and
Mhm.
they're fighting.
I'm
It's just
looking
they're
forward to
strong.
it.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's
He's
cool.
actually going to be in the new Avengers, too.
Right.
The
I
vegan
saw a
says
trailer,
it's
he's in
cool.
the new Avengers as well.
Oh, that's gonna be good. It
I
just and
know.
all of the actors and actresses that they chose to do this movie was just top notch. That actually represent Blackness, and I absolutely love it. There's another thing that's going on where they think Disney should give back to the community because it's making so much money because it's a Black movie. I'm like, yeah, no, not Disney.
Please.
Not Disney when they raising the money on Disneyland tickets. No, they're not gonna do that.
Did you
Yeah, we
see
can't
that?
afford to go. They raise them every
Yeah,
year.
the ticket's like
Well-
$135 for adults now.
Yeah.
I thought it was more than that.
I think
$135.
It's $135.
$135.
it's ridiculous.
You know,
I don't
I'm a
like
native, and
Disneyland
I've never
anyway.
been to
I don't care.
Disneyland, but I don't know if I want to pay $135 for something that I might not like.
Nah.
If I can
It's
get
not
in
worth
for
it.
I was
free,
bored
I
out of
ain't
my
doing
mind.
that.
I went when I was
Really?
12. I was bored. I refused to go
I've
back.
never been. I just want to be able to say I'll go, but for $135.
No, it's-
No,
you know,
last
all
time
you
I
need
went,
is.
I
Go
think
ahead.
the last time I went, it was only like $80.
Wow.
And even that's high.
That's a lot.
That's
It
high.
is.
But if you know someone,
Wow.
they can get you in there. Like when Brandy was young, I was going every weekend because
Look
we
at
were
the
able
Pookie
to
discounts
get in.
coming out.
Yes, get in.
Well, I know a couple of people that work there.
Yes, get in. I'm not paying.
But
I'm not doing it.
That's just way too much.
I'm not doing
Anyway,
it. .com.
Man, go out there and go see the movie. You actually can see it tonight. There's a 7:00 showing.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets is like
Is that the last
$18.
showing?
No,
Capitan.
Oh.
Capitan. How you say it? It's
Capitan.
yeah, it's showing there tonight too.
it's pretty much every. It's also
No,
Premiere
I
day.
can't go
around that,
tonight.
so
Can we go tomorrow?
go tomorrow?
What you got plans to do?
to go to
tonight?
bed. I have to work
by
in the
yourself?
morning.
I hope you're going by yourself.
Unfortunately, yes.
She not gonna tell you.
I'm
no
just
way.
checking.
Oh,
You don't
I
have
would
to
her,
tell you.
Just give me a couple of weekends.
Ooh,
You know what?
We can talk later. And you know what's gonna do? It's funny that well, it's not funny. I was talking about this 18-year-old who was shot and killed by this 21-year-old,
Mhm.
and it was Fantasia's nephew.
Okay.
And what I was wanting to talk about right before it was on the 13th on how these young black men are killing each other
Still.
and then the 21-year-old is going to lose his life because he's going to be in prison forever.
Yeah.
And there's just so much going on, how they getting access to these guns and how they just have the they just don't care. They don't care about life, period. Sorry. That's not funny though.
Not hear
Get all-
yourself in there.
get all
your
passionate.
headphones.
I get to talking and I hear myself and it was going, but you know, I'm sorry. Let me get a little closer. So,
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think they even realize that it's truly a genocide. It's like, how do we plan to keep our generations going if they still killing each other?
And they got the nerve to talk about white people killing us.
Exactly.
We don't need the white people because you're doing it for yourself.
Black
It's like-
Lives Matter. Do
it's
it
like-
matter to you?
Really?
right. It's
That-
like
that
and
makes
it's not
me
even,
angry.
It's not even right now about black and white right now because right after I started reading about the 18-year-old that got killed, then there was that Florida shooting yesterday
Yes.
where it was 17 killed. The crazy part is they knew. The FBI, they knew because they told them about this.
They
kid.
downplayed it.
They downplayed it, and I'm like,
So
why would you?
sad.
And they were talking about how these 2 months there were 18 school shootings, 18 that were people were being killed, and their focus is on the immigrants and stopping food stamps.
But these are not
Right.
immigrants that's doing this killing.
Exactly.
It's not. And even looking at the Las Vegas shooting, it wasn't a school, but the Las Vegas and how serious. I mean, I had to print all of this stuff, and as I'm reading, it was like it's going every month. Every
Yeah.
month there's something. Every month, and it's like
mass murders.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Crazy.
And then even with the I believe it was Miami when they did the Miami nightclub,
Mhm.
and all these shootings like in the schools, there were videos of everything. But this particular shooting in Miami, do you recall seeing any video in the club?
In the club.
That club in Miami where that mass shooting was in, where it was a gay club. Do you remember?
I don't remember
Do
seeing
you
any
remember? No
videos.
video, but there's
No,
videos for
it wasn't.
everything else.
Yeah,
But
people's
that
trying to get up
particular
out
one.
of there.
And when you're in the club, that's all you doing is videotaping
Right.
something. But this, but
Clubs do not allow you to bring videos in.
but it can't, you have a phone.
you have a
Your
phone.
phone, you can
Right,
do anything with
exactly.
your phone because you're able to call.
That's what
and
she's
text,
saying because
and that's what- there was
people are
nothing.
live, people are going live, partying, showing what's going
Exactly.
on, whatever. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's
But
just,
There may have been, but they probably collected the
Probably got
phones,
caught too off
you know.
guard. Hell, it's
Yeah.
all about
There are
survival.
certain- police because of the police investigations, they are starting to be a little smarter than letting people leave with their phones and stuff. It makes
Yes.
sense for you to collect all the phones if that's what happened. I don't know. That's my assumption.
Crazy.
Anyway,
Well, I don't want to get
so-
too spiritual on you guys, but
Bring
you
it
know,
on. We understand.
This is just things that was predicted in the Bible, things that was written.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, what we have here is a lot of people aren't close to God. So
Mhm.
when you don't have God in your heart or in your life, you're liable to do anything.
That's true.
And that's what as the generations grow, they're growing closer away from God. The youth these days, generations, they're praying kind. I'm
Right,
pretty sure
that's
your mama
true.
raised you to pray, and you saw her praying, your
Right.
granny praying. Well, a lot of the grandmothers these days are very young. Their grandmothers, at 25 and
Right.
35 years old.
That's
at
God
a young
forbid.
age.
Good
Right.
observation.
So
Mhm.
they're
Less
it's not
praying.
the generation of praying
That's right.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So a lot of these kids, they don't have the spiritual,
foundation.
awareness and foundation to not kill somebody. It's
Right.
nothing to them. It's
No
just like-
accountability.
yeah.
Nothing.
So that's all
Yeah.
we encounter.
So when
We
they don't
just-
have that, then they see all this stuff on television and in the videos and it's
video
everywhere
games.
and games and what do they have? That, I mean, you know, that's their foundation.
yeah.
Yes.
You know, so they don't
It's
care
easy
anything
to
about
pull
life.
that trigger because they
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
no
that
big deal.
spiritual thing inside of them that can stop them when they get angry.
Right, exactly.
You know, when you covered, as the
Yeah.
church folks say,
Right.
Right.
you covered, you can, you know, your spiritual awareness is very high and it'll stop you. Even though, of course, we have killings since the beginning of time, but it's just these generations, they just don't have it. They, you know,
That's right.
they don't care, you know, about, you know, God and, you know, repenting and
Yeah, you're
it's-
right.
that's a whole different language to this
Oh,
generation.
Right.
of course.
So,
I totally agree.
Lala Young, thank you for that.
Yes.
You blew up the internet last week. And you made us think this week.
Hey.
So I'm okay
yes.
with that. I'm okay with
It's
that.
okay.
Make sure you guys are calling in and responding to Lala's messages. I need that phone number because it is nowhere. I don't know about. There we go.
Ah,
Thank you,
that's all you
thank you,
gotta
Mr. Engineer.
Really?
That's area code 323-473-3100 to call in and respond to any of Lala's topics. Lala,
Yes.
so what is our question of the day?
Question of the day. Since it was Valentine's Day yesterday, and I'm always hearing every day should be Valentine's Day. Every day I should be doing this. But you know what? If you have a busy schedule, every day can't be Valentine's Day. I'm
True.
just telling you
Especially
that.
not with that
So,
attitude.
hey, I'm just saying. I need mine. No, anyway.
You need to strive for it. How
Hey,
about that?
hey. So the question for this week is, why is Valentine's Day so important to women? What do you think is so important? Missy, what do you think?
Why do I think Valentine's Day is so important to women? It depends. It really depends on the woman, to be honest, and where she, you know, in life. If she's single, if she's a single woman, then Valentine's Day can represent a very lonely time for her. You know, so that's how a lot of people set into depression and stuff like that, because you realize, like, okay, everybody's in love but me. You know. I'm not that kind of person. I can care less about Valentine's Day because I am celebrated, you know, pretty often, you know, and I don't need a day to show me that I'm loved and appreciated when I have it all the time. It just is what it is.
Right.
But it depends on the person. Everybody doesn't have that story.
Right.
You know, some people like Haley B., one of her friends decided to bring flowers and gifts to all the women at school who, well, not all, but his close friends that didn't have a Valentine's Day gift from somebody. I thought that was like really sweet. And it's just showing appreciation for us as women. And when you feel left out because you didn't get anything, you know, then it makes you feel some type of way.
Right.
Lady D.
Lady D. Listen, personally, from the women that I know and I've spoken to throughout the years, it's like some type of empty validation for their relationship. If you get that turned on by some freaking flowers and candy, something is wrong with you. And up until that point, your relationship is raggedy.
It might be their love language.
That's crazy.
It may be their
I'd
love
rather you
language.
not give me candy and flowers and treat me like a queen every day. Don't come up with no dang flowers. Treat me some man-made holiday.
Okay, I didn't do it.
Okay.
Women get really upset when men don't bring them flowers and candy and stuff, you know. And it's like, but what has he done for you the entire year?
Right.
Is that everything your relationship predicated upon that one day?
Right.
That is pathetic.
What if he doesn't know how to show?
She just doesn't want to feel left out. What's wrong with that?
OMG. Buy your own dang flowers. How about that?
Some of them do. Some
They
of them do.
I just sent right to the job.
They actually put men through pure hell.
I do.
Because they don't show up with flowers or send flowers to they send flowers to the job and the flowers is not for her. She just want to show
everybody,
off.
yes.
That's all. So everybody can say, oh.
But you know what? A man told me he sends it to the job because he knows that his woman likes it. He knows he's sending it there, and they all on and eyeing over it. So hey,
get
to each
envious.
his own. Yes.
Keil.
I mean, I get it. You know, it's the key word is what Lady D said. Basically, it's validation.
Yeah.
and you can look at it so many different ways, and some people look at it as a sign of weakness. Some people look at it as a sign of adoration. You know, somebody really feels this deeply about me that, you know, no matter it could be surface, you know, it could be, you know, the smallest anything, but that little small validation means and goes a long way, because, you know, some people they don't get it.
Right.
So when they do get it, it's special. And then, like you said, you know, women, y'all do y'all thing with, even when wedding, look at my ring, girl. Look how big it is. Look at, you know, all that. My man bought me this. My man. So it's just that thing. You know, it gives you so many avenues just to make a woman feel good about, you know. So I mean, it's a tad bit corny at times, but
It can be.
but what about when you really are in love though, and you really want?
That's different.
Like my homie Eric Bellinger, he's an R&B guy. I watched on TV today. He for his wife, he rented a horse, made it look like a unicorn. It was and rode it into Holliwood last night.
Wow.
And rode it inside of the club they were going to.
Oh,
see,
and she was on the back.
He put some thought into that. It wasn't just something just to do,
just
just shut your
you
mouth.
don't have to just buy it. It's creativity, and a lot of guys don't have it. So when you can
you
go
have to
all
be
out
cold.
and show it, man, that's cool. Hey, do that.
You have to be cold not to appreciate that. So,
Right.
you know, it's got its moments, but sometimes it's really dope. You know, so.
It is.
All right, Lala Young. Thank you
You're
for our question of the
welcome.
day. You guys call in and weigh in. Area code 323-473-3100.
Yes.
And we're going to go to our first break.
Maybe.
Perhaps. Okay. You're tuned in to the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. We're here every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let's go, Mr. Engineer.
Anybody. Knock, 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 knock. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Anybody. You're wondering why you're knocking, why I ain't opening up. I'm loving your best friend. You're wondering why you're knocking, why I ain't opening up. I'm loving your best friend. Yeah. If you wonder why I'm tripping, started off when we stopped talking. Found myself in the corner drinking, but the problem just won't go. I distract myself with music, but my eardrums just refused it. So I dig into my wallet and I stare at your photo. And I think of all the time, candlelights, dinner, and wine. You're the rib that's in my spine, but you would not make no time. So your girlfriend came around. All those times that you left town made me feel just like a king when she sat down on my crown. If you're wondering why you're knocking, why I ain't opening up, I'm loving your best friend. Oh, if you're wondering why you're knocking, why I ain't opening up, I'm loving your best friend. Now it might seem kinda shady, and it shoots like a 380. Though I'm in another lady, I'm still thinking about my baby. All the things we used to do when I used to call you boo. It felt like we were in grade school, but all those days are through. All the thoughts of going to the chapel, it's like someone just burned my castle. Paint the picture like Picasso, but the image fades away. Now for some it might be deep, but I just received a beat. So I called back anxiously. She put her lover on the line. If you're wondering when you're calling, why I ain't calling you back, she said I'm loving a new man. She said to me, if you're wondering when you're calling, why I ain't calling you back, she said I'm loving a new man. She said that she had someone new. If you're wondering when you're calling, why I ain't calling you back, she said I'm loving a new man. She said to me, if you're wondering when you're calling, why I ain't calling you back, she said I'm loving a new man. Yeah.
Anybody.
Oh, baby, you know the situation's bugging me. You got someone else and your girl's with me. It's only so I can get by. Oh, baby, you know the situation's bugging me. You got someone else, but your girl's with me. It's only so I can get by. Oh, yeah. If you're wondering when you're knocking why I ain't opening up, I'm loving your best friend. I'm loving your girl. Hey, yeah. If you're wondering while you're knocking why I ain't opening up, I'm loving your best friend. I'm giving up, giving up, giving up. If you're wondering while you're knocking why I ain't opening up.
Hey.
We's back.
We back.
It's your girl, EmissyK. You're tuned into the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show right here on LA Talk Live. We are back with my girl, Lady D. How you doing, girl?
Oh, I'm doing good.
So, Lady D's,
Uh-huh.
what are those kissable nights doing?
You know what? Some of us are having issues in our relationships because we don't know who we are.
Ooh.
We don't know our own strengths and weaknesses. So today, we're going to do a personality test, right?
All right.
Everybody got
Personality
that?
check.
No.
We got pens, people.
Yes,
I don't have a pen.
absolutely.
I need a pen.
I told you 30 minutes ago.
What happened was,
That
it wasn't even 30 minutes.
That was
Okay, don't look at it just yet.
Okay, now we in school.
Yeah, because there's a reason.
Okay. We're okay. For the people in radio land,
Just know I'm passing the
passing
test out.
there we go.
Thank you.
Okay, so in this test,
Mm-hmm.
when you turn the paper over, don't think about it. Don't process it. I need you to write down the very first thing you recognize in this picture.
Okay.
Okay.
The very first thing. Go.
It's gonna be a penis.
You know what? You are such a devil.
Okay.
Just write it down at the bottom of the page anywhere. The first thing you noticed. Are you studying that?
No.
Oh. Like, don't cheat.
Goodness. Okay. Do we turn it back over?
You leave it. As long as you have the answer. I
Okay.
don't care about you looking at the picture.
That's
after
fine.
that. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to start with Lala. What did you see?
The book.
Okay. First of all,
Is there a book?
There is a book.
I'm not sure which camera is up, so people can see what we see. Am I good? You know,
Yeah.
I'm holding. Okay. So Lala said the first thing she
Lala
saw was
said
a book.
she saw a book.
Okay.
It's on the lap.
I saw a lady in the middle of the man's face.
Okay, let's start with you first because I don't know about this dang book.
It's on her lap.
I see the book.
It's on her lap.
Let me do this.
Okay, go.
Let me do this. Okay, so the woman.
Yes.
This is Erica. Okay, so this is the answer to your personality. Okay, if you looked at the image above and saw the woman seated in the chair reading first, your biggest strength is your intellect.
Okay.
You are naturally intelligent and you love spending every chance you get learning new information about the things that you love.
Well, that's the truth.
Okay, this doesn't have to mean you're a total nerd either. Your passion could be cute cats from Japan. It doesn't matter. What matters is once you decide something is important to you, you make it your business to make yourself an expert. But
There's a but, people.
Always.
There's always a but.
Always.
But don't go anywhere yet. You've got your weaknesses too.
Okay, now I'm weak.
You may
First I was intelligent, now I'm weak.
We all have a weak side and a strong side. Don't be sensitive. Okay? You may be super smart, but you can be a tad oblivious and even a bit careless when it comes to stuff that doesn't interest you.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that
True.
could be anything from your relationship to your day job. If you want to maintain a happy and harmonious balance by giving every area of your life some of the attention you give to your penchant for learning.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
Okay, yeah.
You know, because most of us have a problem being objective about ourselves.
Right.
So therefore, we don't grow. You know, and we carry that on into our relationships as well.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I gotta look for your book. You hold on.
Book?
What did you? What did you say, Keil?
I saw the same thing. A person sitting down in place of a nose.
In the place of a
In the
nose.
it is in the place of a nose.
I saw the book first.
So we're gonna find.
You're not even. Lala's not even on the map. I swear.
I'm just saying. I saw the book.
I don't even know what. This,
I like to read.
I don't even know what to say about you.
Nope.
I'm serious. I'm so serious. Okay, I saw the chair.
Okay.
That was the first thing I saw. Okay,
I still don't see the chair. But go ahead.
You don't see the chair?
She's sitting in
I
it.
see ears.
That's the chair.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, anyway, if you looked at the image above and saw the chair first, your biggest strength is your unique outlook on life. Sometimes you're a problem solver because of it, and other times you're the clown helping take the pressure off when others get too stressed out, right? You're the first to change someone's point of view and are generally known for lightening up the lives of the people around you.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows what's going to come out of your mouth next. Shut up, Erica. I'm gonna call you by your real name. Okay.
Hey.
Sadly, you aren't perfect. I know it's a bummer. Your biggest weakness is your inability to stay
Did it say
focused
or
on
always right?
your inability to stay focused on any given thing for long. You have great ideas, and you contribute to everything you touch. Right?
True.
Yes.
True. We give you that, but you're not a clown
Nah, not at all.
ever.
Well, thank you.
Never a clown.
Not never.
That's the only thing I disagree with. Is you're never a clown.
Okay.
You know,
I
you
wanna
know
find
how to
this-
lighten up.
I
the
need you to
mood
find that book.
without
I'm
being
trying
a
to
clown.
find the book, Lala.
I need you to find that book.
She's done
I
with the
promise
book.
you. Evidently, the psychologist didn't think the book was important.
Oh, she said you're not important.
That's pretty sharp, though. I mean, you really saw the book first?
I saw the book first.
That means that you are unique.
That means
Special.
don't listen to
Set
that
apart.
psychiatrist that was
Set
talking about all this little stuff.
That means you're set apart from the rest of us. How about that?
Okay.
You take that?
Mm.
All right. Thank you, Lady D's, for that fun interaction.
Right.
And we're going to go into our next break before we get into our interview with our special guest. You're tuned into the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. Keep it locked right here.
Ow. Eric.
I never knew such a day could come, and I never knew such a love could be inside of one. I never knew what my life was for, but now that you're here, I know for sure. Hey.
I never knew till I looked in your eyes.
No, babe.
I wasn't complete till the day you walked into my life. And I never knew that my heart could feel so precious and pure. One love so real.
I just see you every morning. I just feel your heart beating beside me every night. Just feel this way together till the end of all time.
Can I just
Just
spend
spend
my life
my life with you. Now, baby, the days and the weeks and the years will roll by. touch has ever felt so wonderful.
Many choices of internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, EmissyK's.
And your girl, Haley B, inviting you to join us every Thursday night at 8 p.m. PST.
Check out the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show with my co-hosts, Lady D's and Lala Young, for some sexy topics like sex, dating, celebrity gossip, and sports.
So don't forget to tune into EmissyK's Loose Lip Show Thursday nights at 8 p.m. PST.
Exclusively on latalklive.com and the America Talk Live Broadcast Network.
You can also catch us on Ustream and on demand anytime on our America Talk Live channel, YouTube channel, EmissyK's Loose Lip Show.
Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure.
This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. Ow! Haley B has joined us.
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm happy. You know what this is, God?
No, we like to know,
Do
though.
y'all know what
I know,
this
I'm curious.
I got honorable again.
Woo!
Again.
Nice.
Again. That's my baby.
Senior year is booming.
Oh, y'all, this. She got laid because she on a roll.
I don't think we say get laid, but okay.
I do.
Well,
So Haley B,
what's the deal?
take over. Get lipped, baby.
Get lipped. Okay, so
She goofy.
okay, so Keil, Holliwood. Hi.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm Haley B.
How you doing?
Welcome to my segment. So where are you from?
Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago.
Yes, ma'am.
Chicago.
Yes.
Chicago.
South Side.
Chi-town. Okay, so your music. Where is your music inspired from?
I get my musical inspirations from a lot of stuff. The music I grew up listening to, of course. Just everyday life, love, relationships.
Love.
Yes.
Okay. And how long have you been doing music exactly?
I've been writing songs for at least 20 years.
20 years.
20 years. That's about as long as you've been on this earth.
I thought
Yeah.
it was
Number like
You know that
18.
black don't crack.
Like, don't crack.
It don't.
And I've been messing with groups and all that kind of stuff and trying to sing and all that since I was like 13. So, been doing it for a long time.
Okay. So I went to school today,
Okay.
and my friends and I had a conversation. And teenagers talk about things like this. We talked about what's love got to do.
Okay.
So my question is, how important is love to you in your life? Is love an important factor in your life? Can you live without love?
It depends. Love of a man or love from your friends, family.
Love of
is
a man.
okay. Do you want to love a man, Keil?
Women.
Never.
Women.
I'm just joking.
Man.
I don't get down like that at all.
At all.
This is for everybody, guys.
He was like, next
Okay.
question. Well, I'm gonna
Share the
say
question.
I don't want to be loveless. La.
I need love.
Like,
Yes.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes
Sometimes
I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call.
Y'all better not sing too more. He will hit y'all up for a check.
I need a button that says "Not my generation."
Really?
No, yeah, you need it. I think everyone wants to be loved.
Yeah.
It doesn't
How do
matter
you
who
feel
from-
about love being a teenager?
I feel like to teenagers, love is kind of overrated. You feel me? Like, relationships to teenagers is kind of like a free trial. Most of us date just to figure out what our types are going to be as to when we get into the future. So you guys get a gist of who we're going to be dating, who we want to be with. But love to us is kind of like, my generation is known as the heartless generation. We don't know what love really is.
Right.
So
I don't know. I felt like I knew love when I felt like I had love, and love was love when I was in school.
Y'all had those love songs like Love Jones.
We didn't have cell phones, and you know, we had to write letters to each other during my generation. We didn't have text messages and emails and stuff. You know, we ran up the phone bill.
Right. You wasn't afraid to conversate.
Exactly. We got to know each other.
Exactly.
You know, that's when I was your age. Now I probably have the same sentiments as you. Like, what's love got to do with it?
Well, right. My daughter's 24 now, but when she was in high school, I asked her what did love mean to her, because she was trying to date. I was like, you don't need to date. You need to worry about school.
Right.
And I'm like, so explain to me what love is, because I love you. I said, how can you date a man and he doesn't know what love is either? So explain it to me. She couldn't. That's why I was like, you don't need to. I don't think at a certain age that they know what love is, because they try to compare it to what the parents are doing.
Right.
And it's so different. It's so different.
I feel like we're more complex when it comes to dating. Like, if I say, I'm just dating somebody, we're actually going to the movies, we're actually going to theme parks and stuff, or I'm going out with somebody, like, that's my boyfriend. It's more complex than that. Like, we're actually in a relationship, we're actually loyal to each other, we're actually dating to be in a long-term relationship. But at the end of the day, like, we're teenagers, you know? Right. I haven't even graduated high school yet and figured out my life long-term goal, let alone who I'm going to be with for the rest of my life.
Right. So, Keil, as a songwriter, you know, how does love play a role in music now?
There's a lack of the subject on, you know, in today's music, of course.
Yes, that's true.
It's
unless you're a stripper.
That's lust. They're confusing the two.
Hey, that's what they said. They're in love with strippers. I'm just saying.
He was lying.
He lying.
Yeah, he was lying.
Definitely. He was just in love with the image. Just by looking at it.
But no, I'm the type of guy that, you know, like to be in a relationship. I love being in love. That type of stuff. I'm old school like that. But in today's youth, they, like I was just saying earlier, like she just said that they're a heartless generation. So love to them is like a trick. It's like that's soft. That's like you playing yourself.
Right.
Like, you know, they don't really, you know, their goals aren't to really, you know, if it comes along and it happens, it happens.
Right.
But, you know, they to take a man seriously, because they know the infidelity and how guys are with, you know, having a women and all the songs they're talking about, you know, I don't love no one chick and all this type of stuff. So it's a different type of thing for them. But for myself, I love the idea of being, you know, with one person and being in a serious relationship and that person caring about me and vice versa.
You have any songs about love? Because I know your singles about sex.
Let's talk about sex.
We could talk about that too. No, actually, this is the first song I've ever written with these type of lyrics and, you know,
I like the song
talking
personally.
about sex. Like, I was just being honest. Like, I know you like sex. I know a lot of girls try to front. Like, I know they brought you here. I didn't bring you. Had I known that you was, I'd have been like, wait a minute. Luckily, I brought the clean version of my record.
I heard the
I didn't know a
version.
teenager was going to be in the room.
Hi, hello.
But since you got a job and you're here, you're going to hear it.
Right.
Oh, this is the worst.
But this is the opinion that you need, right?
Last week's segment was off the
That was ridiculous.
Because even though it's inappropriate for them, this is the music that they buy.
And this is still a learning experience for me, you know. So this is what I'm coming into.
Right. I understand it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you got good parents. You got a good grandma. You here. Your mom's here. That, you know, you're in good company. And
well, thank you.
It's very,
that.
You know, the young ladies these days, you know, 'cause I have a young daughter and, you know, I listen to the music and I'm just like, man, this is poison.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the only thing I can do as a parent is to try to, you know, tell her what's the real. You know what I'm saying? Because the public and the world will feed your kids poison. And if you're not there to, you know, explain different, then they'll follow that. But,
yeah, we
I
have a
think
pretty good line
God
of
is love, so
communication, yeah.
love is serious to me.
Mhm.
You know, so
Okay.
I was talking about sex because people have sex too,
Yes.
without the love. So I had to talk about it.
Absolutely. I'm not mad about it. I was just saying.
No, I feel you. No, I feel you. I don't really write like that a lot, but I wanted to have something that was party because I do have the moments where I want to turn up, and I don't really want to think about love. I just want to think about that
Right.
that moment, that that feeling, that
Exactly.
hotness, that you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
We all know that's
We
grown.
all know.
So yeah, I had to do that.
Okay. Haley B.
Yes.
Sorry,
It's on
Haley.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
I had to be on mute for a second.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Like I said, learning experience.
Right.
This is like my my sixth class now. Okay. So, Lord have mercy.
What do you do?
He didn't prepare me again. I'm never prepared when it comes to these conversations about sex. Like, mind you, I'm only 17, okay?
You know why I brought it up?
Next year you'll be
No,
grown.
I brought
You
up
good?
love.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I brought up sex.
Love. I'll be like, female, male, sex.
Okay.
The gender, right? Yes.
Mhm.
Gender. Which is also questionable these days.
Hey, okay. So,
Poison.
we have a song. Keil Holliwood single.
Yeah, y'all.
You tuned into the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show.
Get lit.
And we're going to have Keil to introduce his brand new single for us.
What's up, y'all? Everybody listening. This is Keil Holliwood. I'm up at the EmissyK radio show, getting it in. This is my single, You Like Sex, featuring Life Don. You like sex, don't you?
I
Tell
like
the truth.
sex.
I like
Tell
I
the
have no
truth.
answer.
I like it.
She a squirter for hamburgers. I know she likes sex, so we had to write a song for her. Body banging, head game vicious. Working independent, so I had to get the dishes. She knows how to twerk, it goes down in my DM. She's perfectly pierced and she wants me to squeeze her. Going both ways and she knows how to please him. Freak in the sheets, I'm talking about your BM.
Hey girl, I got plans for you. It ain't much for me to pull up. You say I'm the man for you. Well, let me see you back it up. Girl, let me see you drop it, don't stop it, really pop it like you wanna. Bend over, let me work it from the shoulders, make it wet till I bust and I think you like sex. Yeah, girl, you know you like sex. Yeah, girl, you know you like sex. First, I'm next. Yeah, girl, you know you like sex. Yeah, girl, you know you like sex. Ooh, girl, I wanna take you home. I just bought me a new bed, a new whip, so it won't take long. So you can start giving me on top from the back to the side. Let's ride, baby. Here we go. Upstairs, downstairs, anywhere we can do it on the living room floor. Use your imagination. Use it, baby. Sex and stimulation. Yeah. Tastes good, don't it taste good? Don't it taste good? Don't it taste good? Come on. Your imagination. Yeah, baby. Sex and stimulation. Give it to me. Don't it taste good? Don't it taste good? Come on. You know you like it. First, I'm next. You know you like sex.
Super baddie with a thick fatty. I'm about to sweat your tracks out and make your hair nappy. Look, I know you like sex, so just go and bend over. I'm spanking your then I'm pulling your closer. Hey ho, here's your halo. You gotta go.
We talking about
Get what
getting
you pay
spanked
for.
and stuff.
Look,
Hey, hey.
Bend over, show the world.
Yes.
Grandma, where your bell?
super ratchet.
What? Oh, you wanna switch out?
We need some grown folks.
You wanna switch out?
No.
Lady D, come over here.
I asked her. She said no.
Come on, lady.
She said no. I'm gonna bring Lady D back over here so she can hang out with us for this last portion. She come on in. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a little sex with Lady D.
A
Y'all
little
know
sex,
that's
huh?
her favorite topic. Lady D's gonna be the Black Dr. Ruth.
Yes.
Just ask my mama. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Not my generation.
Ain't nothing wrong.
So,
with
Lady
it.
D's, how you like that song? He said wait. He told me to wait. He said wait for it.
She need a mic.
So, Keil, tell us what inspired you to do that song. We talked about a little bit in the last. Were you horny? I'm not sure what inspired you. You know,
Haley has to go.
Were you watching? Haley has to go.
I'm joking.
Did you have one of those robotic dolls that's going around?
Nah.
You know, what inspired you to make that song?
I'm coming from my ear first, please. Okay, hold on, go.
Nah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
You need to learn.
Actually, I like I said, I always wanted to do a song that I myself can go to the club and dance and, you know, get loose and, as the young folks say, turn up.
Okay.
Right.
So
it's a turn up song. It definitely is.
I just want to have one of those ones, you know, because out of all the other stuff I've done, I've had dance music before, but not the ones that
I'm good.
feel like taking your clothes off or feel like seeing something shake like that.
Right.
So I was like, yo, you know, I was talking to my boy Keil, like, man, I'm gonna make one that everybody gonna relate to, that, you know, that we ain't gonna have no problems with people relating.
Right.
And this was born.
Well, you got Lady D's to relate, so I think you did pretty good.
I love it. It's very catchy.
It is.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're gonna see her turned up in the club. She gonna grabbing on those young tenders.
Another thing is you actually can hear what you're saying.
Right.
You can understand it.
Exactly.
So that is just so refreshing.
Absolutely.
Thank
Oh man.
So who are some of the artists that you've worked with in the past?
A lot of people. I'll start from the beginning and give a short list. When I was 17 years old, my cousin was a great friend of R. Kelly.
Okay.
R. Kelly was the first producer I ever worked with. He produced a song on me, and that basically showed me, you know, the real side of recording. And, you know, he's a great writer, so I took serious, you know, how he approached songwriting and adopted my own style of writing, and, you know, want to pattern myself not after him, but with his work ethics of what he, you know, could put in a song and the seriousness of it. So yeah, R. Kelly. And then after that, I moved to California and I hooked up with John B. I wrote on a lot of John B albums.
Okay.
I worked with Babyface. I worked with Dr. Dre. I wrote a chorus for Drake. A lot of people. Randy Jackson from American Idol. It's a lot of people I work with.
All right. So you're a good writer and
good. That's
okay,
it.
Great.
Okay.
Excellent.
Right.
Look at you.
I'm just
You're a great
joking.
writer. No, I like the song, and I've actually listened to a few of your songs actually.
Thank you.
And I'm a fan. You have a new fan. I'm a
Good
fan.
Definitely.
But how are you at performing? Because not every good writer and artist is a good performer. How do you feel about your performance?
I think I'm pretty. I can hold my own.
Can you dance?
Yeah. I'm from Chicago. We all can dance.
That's right. Y'all can two-step.
Like,
They got that down pat.
You'll get jumped in Chicago. You can't dance. Like, you gotta be able to bring
Not
it. We
going to
invented
Chicago.
house music, stepping, all
That's
that.
true.
Right.
So you got to be able to get your groove on. I can
Okay.
dance. I don't play with that. I get down.
All right. Do you have any performances coming up soon?
Actually, I had a serious health issue. I'm getting better now, but so I'm getting a little bit tighter. I will be doing some shows soon in about another month.
All right. Keep us posted.
Oh yeah,
And we'll definitely put them out there for you. Just
For
got to
sure.
let us know.
Yes.
for sure.
Absolutely. So, ladies, did you guys have any questions?
How old are you?
Oh,
That's
I'm
not
sorry.
that's not finna be told on the email.
You got
kids, you've been doing
this.
I thought I was hypey doing the math in my head. I was like, so you started music at 17. You've
I'm-
been doing it
I'ma
for
say
20
this.
years.
Look at me good. Put an age number in your head, and that's how old I am.
Okay, I'll
So
do
go
that.
with it.
So
Roll with
you
it.
look like somebody, baby.
Baby, like as in kids.
Child,
No.
yes.
I am.
Youngster.
I am. You somebody's baby, ain't you?
I'm her baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
all right, we hear you. We hear you. You have a question?
I'm old enough and then some. How about
Okay.
that?
Oh, okay.
That's what's up.
You're legal. That's all that matters, right?
Yes.
Okay. So did we want to roll into another track before we get up out of this piece? Mr. Engineer.
That's one.
You're tuned into the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. And we've had a great show so far. I'm enjoying Black History Month. I've seen a lot of really great videos come through the inbox stuff. There's one with the little kids, they're reporters.
Just to watch it, yeah.
Oh, it's so adorable.
Okay.
I love this time of year because we get to really celebrate our people.
Right.
You know, so who is, I'm going to ask everybody.
Oh.
I don't know what that's supposed to be. Okay. My producers are telling me that I need to ask you, where do we find your music?
You can find my music on KeilHolliwood.com.
Can you spell that? Because you know it's unique.
Keil is K as in Kevin. E as in everything. I as in ice. L as in Larry. Keil. Holliwood with an I. HOLLIWOOD. Keil Holliwood.
That's what's the
Kill it.
And you're that everywhere.
That's KeilHolliwood.com. You can find it anywhere. Online music store, Spotify, iTunes, CD Baby, whatever. I'm everywhere. All online music stores.
I love my Spotify.
I do too.
Good. That's good. Then that means I'll see 3 names coming across my email saying y'all bought a single.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I'm broke. I'm joking. That's a lie. Look
you working right now, so you got 99 cents.
So, well, again, as I was saying, Black History Month. So, who are some of your your African American influences? I want everybody to tell me one.
Starting with me.
Yes. Sure.
Man, Martin Luther King, of course.
Okay.
Bob Marley.
Okay. You get high?
Nah.
But he did a lot of good though.
Nah, I'm joking.
I don't call it getting high no more. I
What
get
do you call
inspired.
it? Get inspired. Inspired. You know what? Somebody did tell me that before. They were like, what happened was, somebody gave me an edible. And it was a cookie, and I didn't know. Yeah. And I ate like half of it, right?
You think that cookie tasted funny?
I'm going to tell too. Tim McTire said, he said, you know what? I do some of my best writing when I'm hot. He said, so when you go home, don't go to bed, start, producing your next show or whatever. He was like, use it to inspire you.
The truth be told,
I went to sleep.
There was so many lies about marijuana. But it does open up the part of the when you create that part of your brain, it does. That's true.
I believe
and that's the reason why the government didn't want people to smoke, because it makes you want to do stuff. Something now, if you got sleepy or something, you had the wrong kind for you.
Oh no, I wasn't sleepy. I just wanted to go to sleep. I didn't like being high. I don't get high.
That's what I'm saying.
But I was high. I didn't like it.
You had the wrong kind.
No, I wanted to go to sleep.
The kind, right? You had the wrong kind.
There's
thousands of strands, millions.
I wasn't myself. I didn't like it.
You had the wrong kind.
I don't want it.
Right. So there's a kind that suits everybody's makeup.
Yeah.
And,
we've had our education on the show before.
The
Canna chefs came through and educated us.
It was nice.
It was a good show.
The sativas and all that stuff. Yeah. I remember a little something.
Yeah,
not everything. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all who my inspiration is, and it's a fictional character, but I love being Mary Jane. And the character of Gabrielle Union, that's my inspiration. I want to be her so bad, even to all the way down to the sex, the whole 9 yards. I want to be Mary Jane. Damn it,
the show is real.
With the president and all.
What?
You said being Mary Jane. That's that one show you always like.
Canceled my show too.
They did.
So now I got to get her book. Now I got to get Gabrielle Union has a book. I got to get her book, Kevin.
We share the same birthday, me and Gabby.
That's what's up.
She's so funny.
I never thought she was older.
Haley, what about you before we get out of here?
Ooh, pass.
This is not pass. Lady D.
Actually, it's all the OGs, but my newest inspiration is Michelle Obama.
Okay.
I think that is one classy chick.
Yes.
I love her.
She's dope.
I love her.
I can see that. You remind me of Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
You have some
she
Michelle.
Me.
You have some really huge Michelle qualities. with in relationships, the way you carry yourself, your ambitions and like everything. So I can totally see that.
I love her.
Mm-hmm.
That's a powerful chick right there. So I think a lot of us, she don't even
She
realize
from
her own
Chicago.
self. Is she?
Yes, she
Oh, that's
is.
right. They
Southside.
are from Chicago, huh?
That's
Yeah.
right. Anyway, so I'm done with y'all because y'all just so turned down at this moment right now. Ugh. So you've been tuned into the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. We up out of here. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm shutting it down early because y'all ain't playing with me. So it is what it is.
Well,
make sure you
mine
guys
is my
send-
daddy and Frederick Douglass. Don't be missing me.
Okay.
Frederick Douglass and my daddy.
He had a cool afro.
Yeah, he did.
Freddie was
Oh
dope.
my God. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Kevin Nelson, our executive producer, MVIN,
Marvin.
my dog. That's it.
Mandela, if you want to know.
Mandela. Kevin,
Wow.
who you got, Kev?
Barry Gordy.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay,
Yeah.
Barry Gordy. Rich.
Don't care.
That's that look. That's the look he gave.
Elijah Muhammad.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, well, like I'm Salam, my brother. We up out of here. Make sure you check us out next week, where I guess I'm assuming it's still MC Smooth. That's what they told me. I'ma say that's what I'm going with. I don't know.
That's a story, and I'm sticking to it.
That part in that order. We up out of here. 2 fingers in the biscuit.
Good night.
Movie, TV, radio, here we go. Hey, you see Missy K. Hey, hey, you see Missy K. Her beauty and passion, talking music, fashion, loose lips, red cup, love Joe. She's always on Facebook, Instagram, taking calls on the telephone. Sexy if you say so. It's the EmissyK Show. EmissyK Show. Clear channel on your radio. EmissyK Show. EmissyK Show. EmissyK Show. EmissyK Show. Clear channel on your radio. EmissyK Show.
real fast. Hey, say. Legend also say love never ever truly lasts. Hey, say. Unless it comes from a place deeply rooted from the heart. Hey, say. And if it ain't so, then you never knew love from the start. Hey, say. Don't play with me, and I won't play with you. Don't hurt my feelings. My feelings are true. Deadly kisses of love. Oh. Deadly kisses of love. Hey. Kisses of love. Steady. Kisses of love. Say, early in the morning, you can feel the heat coming on. There's deceit in the streets, yeah, man. Stay discreet in the sheets. There's deceit in the streets, yeah, man. Stay discreet in the sheets. Deadly kisses of love. Oh. Kisses of love. Ooh. Say those deadly kisses of love. Kisses of love. Kisses of love. Say those deadly kisses of love. Say kisses of love. Say those deadly kisses of love. Wise men say I'd rather not. I say why stress out than smoke the pot. Wise men say I'd rather not. I say why stress out than smoke the pot. No marriage or relationship. Hey, those deadly kisses of love. Hey, be careful. Those deadly kisses of love. Be careful. Those deadly kisses of love. Kisses of love. Those deadly kisses of love. Kisses of love. Those deadly kisses of love.
Yeah, I heard of her. Her, she a squirter for hamburgers. I know she likes sex, so we had to write a song for her. Body banging, head game vicious. Working independent, so I had to get the dishes. She knows how to twerk, it goes down in my DM. She's perfectly pierced and she wants me to squeeze her. Going both ways and she knows how to please them. Freak in the sheets, I'm talking about your BM.
Hey girl, I got plans for you. It ain't much for me to pull up. You say I'm the man for you. Well, let me see you back it up. Girl, let me see you drop it, don't stop it, baby, pop it like you wanna. Bend over, let me work it from the shoulders, make it wet till I bust and I think you like sex. Girl, you know you like sex. Yeah, girl, you know you like sex. First, I'm next. Yeah, girl, you know you like sex. Yeah, girl, you know you like sex. Ooh, girl, I wanna take you home. I just bought me a new bed, a new whip, so it won't take long. So you can start giving me on top from the back to the side. Let's ride, baby, here we go. Upstairs, downstairs, anywhere, we can do it on the living room floor. Use your imagination. Use it, baby. Sex and stimulation. Yeah. Don't it taste good? Come on. Your imagination. Yeah, baby. Sex and stimulation. Give it to me. Don't it taste good? Come on.
super baddie with a thick fatty. I'm about to sweat your tracks out and make your hair nappy. Look, I know you like sex, so just go and bend over. I'm spanking your then I'm pulling your closers. Hey ho, here's your halo. You gotta go, you get what you pay for. Look, you all in my business, so stay out my wallet. You tell me you love me, it's sex you be wanting. You out of pocket and you're super ratchet. She got a pole at home that she like to practice. Your kitty is wet and your ass is enormous. I'm breaking her back, but I love her performance. I bang her line every time, tell her run me that. She Uber over here, horny just to make it crack, make it crack. On the walk of shame every morning, while I'm hopping in the newest Porsche.
It's what you looking for. Keil, Holliwood. Life dime. Show enough with them slaps.
Thank you for tuning into LA Talk Live and the Talk Live Broadcast Network. Original reality radio, handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk. Stay tuned.